Hello, my name's Nicola Cranham and this is my story so far. With a bit of help though from the HorseQuest training bursary, who knows where I can go. I'm pretty lucky as I have a few lovely dressage horses to ride and compete, as well as my own retired horse to fuss over. I have a pretty good setup as I'm based with my friend Helen, who's ridden at Grand Prix, so there's always a spare horse for me to ride and some eyes on the ground. Together we are absolutely obsessed with learning and trying to be the best riders that we can be. I'm currently training hard for the winter regionals, as me and Robbie have qualified at prelim silver. We've entered Bishop Burton regionals and head over there in just a couple of weeks' time. In preparation, we've been hiring local long arenas to practice and get Robbie back into the swing of being out and about. I do also get to ride loads of quality horses, from newly broken youngsters to Dixie, who's aiming for PSG this year. Having such quality horses to ride really does force me to up my game as a rider. I am learning loads, but I've still got a long way to go. As ever with horses, I don't think you ever can stop learning. I've been riding since the age of 10. I was born into a non-horsey family and had to beg for years and years to start lessons. Age 15, I started to ride Dan, who really kick-started my love for dressage. I continued riding him throughout my teens and into my uni years, eventually buying him when I was 24. I paid for him in instalments and lived on beans for a long time, but he's totally worth it. We mainly competed in online dressage, as I had no transport, and we managed a couple of medium tests until age finally caught up with him and forced retirement. He's now loving life, chilling in the field with his fellow retired mates. Unfortunately, I wasn't in the position to buy another, so I rang my friend Helen, begging for something to ride. I couldn't have landed on my feet any better, as what more does a horse girl want other than playing ponies with one of their best mates? I work full-time behind a desk, not the ideal situation for a wannabe dressage diva. I ride every day, then try to fit in yoga, equipilates and a gym session every week. Anything to improve my fitness, flexibility and core. I even manage to use resistance bands when riding, and I do pony club exercises in the warm-up to help me stretch. Every so often I treat myself to a Martha session at Equipilates HQ, so that's the mechanical horse you can see here. And as if that's not enough, I'm also a trainee British dressage judge, and I'm working towards my Centre 10 coaching accreditation. So, why should you pick me? Well, quite clearly I could do with the help, and to be honest, I think Helen's sick of shouting at me. But in all seriousness though, I'm ridiculously obsessed with our sport. I'm dedicated and passionate to the point of exhaustion, and I just love learning. As an amateur doing what they can, I think I'm pretty relatable to the HorseQuest audience, and I think I could help bring some fresh, engaging content to the HorseQuest stable. I've also got a variety of horses to introduce, and I'd love to bring people along on my journey. Some of those horses will even be for sale via HorseQuest at some point too. I work in digital, and I'm pretty active across social, as well as consistently going out and about to competitions, clinics and events. So this is part of my winter routine. Just rubbing up in the dark as usual. It's now 8:30 at night. My poor husband is at home. He's not had his tea yet. He usually tries to wait for me. But I think he knows the usual yard rules. I tell him I'll be an hour. He knows it's really 3. Hopefully he's put something nice in for tea, but I can guarantee he's probably watching the football tonight, which means I'll have to do some pasta when I get in, just something really quick, because I'm up early again tomorrow, nice and early on the train for work. So I'll pretty much eat, shower, bed, and then repeat all over again.